Good day. I thought I'd just take an opportunity to introduce you to myself, and so we might get to know each other a little better over the time ahead. I was born in England and immigrated to Canada at the age of 2 to New Brunswick and lived subsequently in Alberta and British Columbia. Went to school at the University of British Columbia, BA in History and Psychology, and then took a Master of Divinity at Fuller Seminary, specializing actually in the area of church history was social transition, particularly William Wilberforce, Jeremy Bentham, and the emancipation of the slaves in the early social movements of the 19th century. Then I took a degree at Royal Roads, an MA in Organizational Leadership, which looked at how organizations, particularly not-for-profits, measure their outcomes. Do we do it by counting things? Do we do it by telling stories? We seem to have polarized around those two particular places. And I just felt really strongly that it was important that we learn both those languages so we can not only talk to each other, but also we can integrate story, the human nature and humanness of what we seek to do in not-for-profits, and the essential nature of money and good management, and figuring those things out. So quantitative storytelling, and then the what if, so what, why kind of questions, the qualitative questions. So to combine those in a mix, I did that with the Metropolitan YMCA in Vancouver. I am married with 2 adult children. I have been involved in a variety of not-for-profits, setting them up. Homestart, which provides furniture for those in transition, refugees, people exiting from prison, people that find themselves once homeless, now renewing a place of permanent residence. We take and glean furniture from individual homes and residences and estates and give furniture to about 600 people a year, 30% of whom are children. I've also been involved in military chaplaincy, and with about a dozen other people, screen military chaplains for the country. Been involved in a place called Arosha. I'm chair of the board, which is a faith-based Christian organization which seeks to do environmental stewardship and care. And lastly, but not limited to this, I'm on the board of Kate Booth House, which is a Salvation Army first transition house for women who and children who have been victims of domestic violence. So there's a variety of opportunity of interface with community, which I have been a privilege to be part of. I look forward to teaching and have taught seminars around creation care, not-for-profits, organizations, individual transition and renewal, a variety of things in the not-for-profit and the for-profit field, and I've consulted in a wide variety of places and venues. That's part of where I come from.